Alright, people. I feel like I need to go in depth about one of my videos because I feel like I need to explain something, alright? So, anyway, does anybody remember this video? Where I had to cuss somebody out that morning before I headed to school? Yeah. Here's the real deal about it, alright? So, I'm doing a huge writing overhaul on my Winx Club fanfic. So that means I took it down from fanfiction.net, Wattpad, Quote.V, and AO3. I took it down from those four websites because I have accounts with those. And so I'm doing a huge writing overhaul with that. And I recently just put it back up because I changed the OC I changed the name for my female OC, who is an identical twin to Bloom. I changed the male OC and his relationship to, rather than him being, the son of Torta, and made him like the grandson of Saladin. And I changed my OC's bunny name from Lavender to Gizmo. Why? You'll understand. So anyway, this particular OC, she asked me like, hey, can you add this to, like, when you get to this chapter, aka this episode in season 2, can you add this to your chapter version of the episode? Meaning, so she proceeds to spam my reviews, basically saying that she wants, this in my version of season 2, episode 6, and yeah, like, I get it, you want it, but then I proceeded to ask her, like, why do you want it in there? Is there, any reason why? At first, she decided to avoid the question, my 2 questions and whatnot, and basically, she didn't get all the way to the end. She just wants, this portion of text in my Winx Club fanfic. And straight up, like, honestly, I get it, but I had to, like, really and truly think about it, because, I'm always open to suggestions, but if you're going to be spamming it like this, then eventually I'm going to have to say no, right? So she then tells me that she is sorry, that she missed the questions that I was asking her, and then she proceeds to tell me in an honest answer that she copied and pasted, that portion from another fanfic writer's, I'm assuming their story. Just that portion, not the entire chapter, but that portion. And she really wanted me to add it. And that made me, the author of my own fanfiction stories, it's like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want, that author's readers to come to my account, whether it's, on fanfiction.net, Wattpad, Quote.V, or even AO3. I don't want them to come to me and say, hey, you stole it from this person. I don't want that to happen, all right? Because I don't want to be accused, that way. So I basically told, this woman, however old they are, I basically told them, no, I'm not going to add it. She continues to, try to pressure me and tell me, please add it. Please say that you'll say yes. Please say that you'll say yes, that you'll add it. And so on and so forth. And I keep telling her, no, I'm not going to add it. I'm not going to add it. I'm not going to add it. And to the person here on TikTok who had asked me, did I call her an MF? And I told you no. I was being honest about it. I did not call her an MF. I did use the F word, against her. But I want her to understand that when someone tells you no, the answer is no. You can't, continue to, tell like basically plead, beg, continue asking, like, can you do it? 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 Please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes. That's not how it works. If someone says, yes, I'll do it, then it's possible that you might see it in, that chapter. If someone tells you no, then that's it. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. I continually told this person no. And so she tried to reach out again after her account was banned. Because someone reported her account. And she got banned. She came back on as a guest in my reviews, which I can moderate on fanfiction.net. She continued to, ask me, she has someone else even pass along a message asking, hey, can you tell Tanisha that I'm sorry, and to please ask her, can she put it into the fanfic? She even tried to do it again through a forum. And then she went, after her, account was banned, she came on as a guest, and as, me being able to, moderate and everything, I deleted her, her reviews, and I told her in one of my last chapters, like not the most recent ones that I posted today, but I told her in one of the previous ones, where I have her on as a guest, like, I told you no, like, I get that you're saying sorry, but can I accept your apology? Like, the meaning behind it was basically, because what I said to her was, on no uncertain terms, like, I cannot forgive you for trying to pressure me into, trying to add that into the fanfic. So I cannot accept your apology, and please, try to move on and whatnot. So I hope she understands that, no means no. It's been that way for thousands of years, and I hope she understands that. I just wanted y'all to know, like, that was the reason why I was angry that day, because that young lady or that young woman kept asking me, begging me, and pleading me to, like, add that portion of, of that dialogue and whatnot into the fanfic. If you want to stop and read what was there, you're more than welcome to, just so y'all know, alright? And see you next time, alright?